I think we determined that his whips have pooped the bed. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another side-by-side video. Got Trevor here. It's super blurry, it's not even focusing on your face. As you guys can see, we're in the shop. We did a video breaking down the trim levels on the XP. We use Trevor's XP4 specifically, but we talked about the differences between the Sport and the Ultimate. If you guys didn't watch that video, I'll post a card up in the top corner. Definitely go check that out. The reason why both the machines are still in here though, is Trevor got his fancy can't hide money powered wiper on his machine, and he had one of our local dealers install it, and ever since then the whips don't work, or?
Yeah, just the whips. I believe it was the same time. I mean, a lot of wires in there near the battery, so we're gonna dive in, just trace that wire and see if maybe it's something quick, maybe a ground, play with that and see what happens.
We got some wiring gremlins that we're gonna track down. The XRC also is having wiring gremlins. I wired everything up on this thing. It's a 22. I got it in 21, so I've had the thing for 4 years. It's been completely babied the entire time I've had it, mostly just back roads. Waiting for you to look at me the whole time. So I think my ground is starting to fail on it, but my rock lights no longer work. My chase bar flickers, and my whips haven't worked since we did the light whip video. I'll post a clip of that real quick. So I want to kind of go through that, maybe redo the ground and stuff on it, and get that kind of dialed. What we're going to start with is we're going to start trying to troubleshoot what's going on with this and why the whips are no longer working. All right, so broke out the old voltmeter. Trevor's got this switch panel, whatever you want to call it. So we wired that in. It goes up there so you can manually turn everything on and off. I put a voltmeter on it. It's getting power. We're getting a constant 12 volt with it on. So I think we determined that his whips have pooped the bed. So that's why they are not working. So they officially left the chat. So
they officially left the chat.
So Trevor was talking. Whoops.
We're gonna make a executive decision on these whips. They're on a bad angle on this machine, and apparently they're garbage already anyways. So we're just gonna actually just pop these. Oh, they're actually rusted right in.
Yeah.
So 1 year of that, but we're gonna rip these off. We're gonna run a chase bar.
Yeah, so with Trevor riding with me, I have the chase bar on here. Chris has one on the YXZ. If you guys watch that night riding video, you definitely seen that. But Trevor's kind of thinking about going to a chase bar. So instead of buying new whips, I told him that we still have the whips from the world's longest light whip video when we put them on at the St. Helens Sand Bowl, and they broke pretty much immediately. I asked him if he wanted me to dig them out so we can put them on here, and he was kind of like, no, I'm just gonna go with the chase bar. Big thing you gotta think about though is
where we're gonna mount that chase bar.
Because if you do like the kind that I have with the roll bar style mounts,
go right on the top bar. So I think we need to look for one that has a little bit more maybe dynamic mounting bars, so we can maybe go across the outside.
I say, or you'd have to trim your roof, which you probably don't want to do that.
Which we're trying to enclose this machine. We're not cutting gaps in the machine.
Yeah. I don't remember what brackets it came with. You can definitely turn these though. If you go with this X-Brite one, you could turn these and have it out, and you could honestly, we could put it in the vise and just bend them, and then just get roll bar mounts and put one like on each side here. You could probably make that work. Anyways, he's gonna have to think about what he wants to do for mounting purposes. We could, I mean, if he doesn't want to cut anything on the roof, we could finagle something up to put a roll bar mount here, and then we should be able to make it work. Oh yeah, check out that sticker, dude. Not sure if the website's back up yet right now or not. Currently shut off temporarily to make some changes, but click that link down below and see if that website's up and buy some merch. Support us on this adventure we're on.
I thought they were a quick disconnect.
They probably are. You just haven't disconnected them in a while.
Ever.
There you go, guy. Once Trevor gets this stuff off, we're gonna dive into my machine. I know the ground's messed up because when we went on that night ride, if you guys watched that video, I kind of just squished the ground back together and wrapped some electrical tape around it to make my chase bar work. Also, I have to, you see this clamp here? I'm about to lose a light. If you also watched that video, we briefly talked about I hit a pine tree and my light was like pointing at the sky. So I'm gonna put that back on and then we'll start diving in the old X3. You wanna bring the camera in. I don't know, can you see any of this? So if I touch this together, we got whips now and rock light. The chase light is on. So it might have been a couple dad pops deep when we did the light whip video and it looks like I just unplugged everything. But yeah, so the grounds are the issue why the rock lights and the whips weren't working. Also, chase light was kind of flickering and stuff. It's all based off just bad ground. So I'm gonna clean all this up because I mean, there's a cluster, a rat nest of wires down here. We'll sort all this out and then I'll have whips again. So this thing will be lit up like a Christmas tree. All right, so I got everything kind of put back together. As you see, we got whip lights on, chase bar is on. Also have the rock lights on. I think I only have two in the back. I got one on each side down here, and then I got one in the grill. But yeah, rock lights are back on, whips are on, chase bar's on. I unfortunately, I did not go through and find the ground for the chase. So until it starts giving me issues, we'll worry about that later. That'll be future Jake's problem. It sucks that Trevor's whip lights kind of pooped the bed on us. I'm honestly surprised that these cheap ones that a company sent me out to review are still working, but yeah, they went together fine. The way that I have the chase bar on here, I just got normal roll bar mounts on each side with this thing like bolted into it. I plan on pretty much just welding tabs on there because as you see, when I put that on, it like sits the roof up. So I have a major gap up top. My plan is to try to enclose this thing a little bit better, but as you can see, if I go inside, it's not like sealed perfectly around here, around this, around these gaps, which I know this one's probably mostly due to the roll bar mount. And then also once I get this out of here, because I do have a radio I'm gonna be installing in this thing, so if you guys wanna watch that, definitely stay tuned. For anyone watching, what do you do to seal this in, make it, I know it's never gonna be airtight, but try to make it a little more sealed than what it is. You use pool noodles. I know when my dad got the North Star Ranger, there were some gaps under the dash and he just sprayed spray foam in there, but it's also a spot that you can't see when you're sitting in it, and then he just painted it black. But I guess let me know what you guys are doing, what you found best to kind of seal these up a little bit better, try to hold some heat in. Also, I have one of them like 12-volt defroster things. I don't know if you've seen them before on Amazon or whatever, but it's just gonna plug in there. I'm gonna try to mount it like down here. If you guys watch that night ride video, when these things get wet, like when the machine's warm and then, or it's cold outside, or if you just blast through a puddle, with the front radiator, it starts steaming everything up because of how hot they get in here. So I got one of them. I'm gonna try to hope it just defrosts my window. That'd be ideal. I don't know if you guys used them before, if they work for crap at all. I found one on Amazon for like 16 bucks, so we're gonna give her a go. But yeah, if you guys got any ideas how to seal this thing up better or what you did to make the windows not fog up, that would be sick because Trevor's talking about enclosing his. Mine's already technically enclosed, but I'd like it to be enclosed better than what it is now. So we can get some winter riding. I know Chris was kind of mentioning that whatever machine he gets next, he's kind of wanting to enclose his too so we can ride year round. But yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you guys do, what works best for you.
One more thing we do plan on doing is getting that enclosure put on here for this winter. We got the wiper kit on. We're pretty much covered all the way around, just need to get some upper doors really. If anybody has an idea of what's working best as far as versatility, obviously 4 doors, so something that's easy to open with the doors, whether it sticks with it like the Can-Am does or not. But yeah, what are you guys using out there? What's gonna be the best option? Polaris option's $1,800 and doesn't have good reviews.
So hopefully something that doesn't break the bank.
Polaris.
I know that where we're at, we have a lot of Amish around us. I've heard some people say they go to the Amish and have them kind of custom make the upper door kits for these. I guess, has anyone done that before? Let us know in the comments about that as well. Trevor does, another thing I thought of, future mod for the X3, Trevor does have his windshield wiper sprayer, so he's got a reservoir for it. I want to put one on here. I don't know where to mount it. I've seen people flip the shocks and put the reservoir like towards the outside. Some of them said they had to clearance some of the plastics down here and then they put a reservoir down there. Realistically, I don't need anything big. I could probably get away with like a small jug or even like a water bottle or something. But I could mount it down there, but then it'd be kind of hokey if like someone's actually looking at my machine. When I put the radio in and I enclose it, I thought about maybe putting it down there with all that stuff down below where like the radio and everything will go down there. But realistically, if I do one small enough, I could just mount it under the seat or something. Where's yours at?
Directly under this piece here.
No, so, I mean, that'd be ideal where you can't see it. I guess I don't know what kind of hose it comes with. It's probably just normal windshield wiper or fluid hose for a car.
Yep, it's the exact same as a car.
But yeah, if you guys seen reservoir setups on the X3, where people put them, let me know about that. I know this video was kind of just like jumping around. We knocked out a couple little things with the wiring issues. We kind of talked about future plans with these Johnnies. Yeah, weekly uploads, everything side-by-side related. Go ahead and hop on the link down below to the website. It should be back on, I think. Get you a hoodie, get you a hat. Buy merch, support us so we can do cool things. We make more videos for you guys. We can travel the world and quit our jobs.
That'd be lit.
Till next time, guys, we're out.